Morning, all. All right, so we have 8 games tonight. It was 9. When I set up this board last night, it was 9. And a week ago, it would have been 10. But the New Jersey game gets postponed, and then we got another postponement to announce to start things off, Buffalo and the Islanders. Due to the snowstorm that's hit the East Coast, any kind of testing, contact tracing protocol becomes a nightmare in that situation. They had to arrange for alternate flights to get into New York. So for Buffalo and the Islanders, that game won't be happening tonight. It'll be rescheduled. It's the only game. There's no positive tests that I know of in either team. And so this is just simply a game that's been snowed out. And this does happen occasionally with National Hockey League games. So we'll see if there's other games that get snowed out too, because it's a pretty massive snowstorm. Now, starting at 7 o'clock Eastern, we got 2 games, which is 4 o'clock Pacific. The 4-1-1 Dallas Stars and against the 4-3-3 Columbus Blue Jackets, who will have Patrick Laine in the lineup. That's right, Patrick Laine for the Blue Jackets. So he'll be the center of attention, I would think, pretty early on. For the Stars, Gurianov's off to a good start, 3 goals and 4 assists. The slow start, Radek Faksa still with 0 points so far this season. On the Columbus side, Texier, 4 goals, 2 assists. He's been good. Seth Jones, 1 assist. Poor start to the season for Seth Jones. Also starting at 7 o'clock Eastern, the Vancouver Canucks will do their best to come up with an actually solid game against Montreal. I think hope's fading fast, though. Vancouver 6-6. Montreal 6-1-2. And what is there to say other than it's night and day, the difference between how Vancouver plays against Montreal, or should I say they don't play against Montreal, compared to against everybody else. Horvat, 5 goals and 6 assists for him so far this season. He's still off to a very good start. Schmidt, 1 goal, 2 assists, 3 points in 12 games. I think more was expected from him this season. On the Montreal side, Petrie, 4 goals and 7 assists, and it's that time of year. Early in the season, very often you'll see people saying, could he get a Norris? The answer is probably no, but he's off to a very good start nonetheless. And Danault, surprisingly, only 3 assists for Philippe Danault. I had expected a goal. I know he's excellent defensively. I'd expected at least a goal by now. Then starting at 8 Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific, there are 2 games on. Carolina in against the Chicago Blackhawks. Carolina's 5-1, Chicago 3-4-3. A little bit of hope in Chicago. We'll see if they can pull off a win against Carolina. On the Carolina side, Niederreiter does have 3 goals already in 6 games, and they're usually key goals. Brady Shea, 1 assist so far this year. More was likely expected of Brady Shea. On the Chicago side, Patrick Kane, 4 goals and 6 assists for him. Very good start to the season for Kane. And on the slower side, Andrew Shaw with 1 goal and 2 assists to start off the season. Also starting at 8 o'clock Eastern, the Arizona Coyotes in against the St. Louis Blues. Arizona's 3-4-1. St. Louis is 6-2-1. On the Arizona side, Christian Dvorak, 3 goals and 4 assists. He's off to an excellent start. Clayton Keller, 2 goals, 2 assists. Again, kind of a slow start with him. On the St. Louis front, Braden Shen, 6 goals, 4 assists. Excellent start to the season for Shen. And Hoffman with 1 goal, 3 assists. It's coming together, but again, with 4 points so far this season, a little bit slow comparatively speaking with what might have been expected. Also starting at 8 o'clock Eastern, so we'll have 5 games on at this point. The Calgary Flames, after a pretty exciting shootout win last night over Winnipeg, now they meet up again. These games are great. 4-3-1 Calgary, 5-3-1 Winnipeg. So if you can only watch one game tonight, that would be my recommendation. Gaudreau, 6 goals, 4 assists, 10 points for Calgary. Giordano, 1 goal, 2 assists. And I think it's important to note that Giordano's importance to that blue line has dropped a bit this year, which is okay because he's getting older. And guys like Anderson, Hannafin have been more prominent and have had good starts to the season. Kyle Connor for Winnipeg, 6 goals, 5 assists. What more can be said? I'm a little surprised Pionk doesn't have a goal yet. I threw him on the board because there isn't really anybody off to a slow start that's a surprise. Pionk does have 6 assists. So, pretty good start to the season for Pionk. At 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific, the Minnesota Wild. I don't know why I was trying to say New York there. I think it's because with Pionk I was thinking New York Rangers, and I've got Shea here, New York Rangers, and there's a video idea in my head that I want to do today. So New York came out. But Minnesota 6-4 after a pretty impressive win. They are going to be against the 6-3-1 Colorado Avalanche, who maybe they were the Nordiques tonight. Maybe, right? Anyways, Greenway, 2 goals and 8 assists for the Minnesota Wild. Zach Parise, 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points. He's been prominent, just hasn't had as many points as some of the other guys on the team. Brandon Saad has really got things going now for Colorado, 5 goals, 3 assists. He's got great chemistry with Kadri. Ryan Graves, a bit of a surprise. He's only got 1 assist so far this season. Starting at 10 o'clock Eastern, so there's an hour and a half between this one and the start of these two. Ottawa will be in against the Oilers. At some point, the pride has to kick in for Ottawa, right? They're 1-7-1. Drake Batherson, a goal and 4 assists. He's had a good start. Braden Coburn, 1 assist. Slow start for him. At some point, the pride really has to kick in. Has to be more than just Brady Tkachuk. And we have to see a really gritty, low-scoring game from Ottawa at some point. And I mean low-scoring is in like 2-1, maybe a 1-0 game. Just something to really play a style that Ottawa has a better chance of winning. And on the Oilers side, I have to mention McDavid and Draisaitl because they're off to amazing starts. So no slow start on the Oilers side of the board. McDavid, 8 goals, 4 assists. Draisaitl, 6 goals, 15 assists. So 22 points in 11 games for McDavid, 21 points in 11 games for Draisaitl. They're just fantastic together or separate. It doesn't really matter. Also starting at 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific, the Anaheim Ducks against the LA Kings. This will be interesting. Anaheim 3-5-2, LA 3-3-2. Anaheim, of course, Silverberg, 3 goals and 1 assist for him. He seems to be getting things heated up. Lindholm, 2 goals and 1 assist. We'll see whether or not Lindholm can do the same. On the LA side, Iafallo, 2 goals, 3 assists. He is one of my favorite on the LA Kings. The LA Kings have a lot of players I like, though. Velarde with just the 3 goals so far. I'm expecting more scoring from Velarde. We'll see if he gets there. But, yeah, that'll be interesting to watch. So let me know your winners in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.